Hi friends, welcome back to my kitchen and welcome if you are new. So we are continuing our 12 days of Christmas. We are into day 7. We've got 2 amazing cookies for you today. These are going to be amazing on my dessert board that I'm doing this weekend. So I'm excited to share these recipes with you guys. So let's get these cookies made. First one we're gonna do is a toffee cookie. I love anything toffee. Oh my gosh, the flavor, these are incredible. So let's hurry up and get them made because they have to go in the oven. They have to go in the fridge for half an hour and chill before we can bake them so they don't spread. All right, friends, so we're starting with 1 cup of melted butter. I melted this and had to let it sit here and cool for just a little bit. It's very, very crucial that you let this butter cool down before you add the rest of the ingredients to it. We're gonna add in a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1 full cup of brown sugar. Make sure we got it all off of here. We're gonna add in 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. I'm gonna put in 2 eggs. And then we're gonna start to combine this. We're gonna put in 2½ cups of all-purpose flour. 1 cup. Here's the half. We're gonna add in a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. I love how simple this recipe is, but the flavor is incredible. That's what I love about it. We're gonna add in 1 teaspoon of baking soda. One teaspoon of cornstarch. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm just gonna eyeball that. I love cinnamon, so I'm okay if it's a little over. All right, I think that's about good. All right, I'm gonna get this all mixed together. Then we're gonna add the last 2 ingredients. The last 2 ingredients is we're gonna put in a 1/2 cup of Heath pieces. And we're gonna put in it says a 1/2 cup. I'm gonna do maybe a little more than that. I love the flavor of pecans in cookies, especially when you've got toffee. So it's right up my alley. Okay, we're gonna get this into a bowl because it needs to go into the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Okay, friends, I just realized this is supposed to be rolled into 2 logs and wrapped in saran wrap and chilled. These are a slice cookie. So let's get this formed as good as we can into a log. We might need another piece of saran wrap on the end of this, but maybe not. I think we'll be okay. We're just gonna get this into a nice round log, just like that. And we're gonna let this chill now for 30 minutes, and then we will slice them. I guess it helps to read the directions all the way through. I haven't done these cookies for quite a while. I was going back through some of my old favorites to share with you guys instead of the regular cookies that you see every year during the holiday season. And I came across this one and I remembered how good it was. And I thought, oh, we should share that one with you guys. And then I was rereading the recipe a second ago and it's like, oops, that's the one that's supposed to go in a log and it gets sliced. Okay, so there's our 2 cookie logs. These are gonna go in the fridge for 30 minutes and then we will come back and we will slice them. All right, so for recipe number 2, we are doing a thumbprint cookie. It's gonna be filled with a beautiful jam. Can't wait to do these. There's a little twist on these thumbprint cookies. I haven't done something like this before, so I thought I would try this with you guys and see how they taste. So let's get them made. All right, friends, this is another recipe that needs to chill for 30 minutes. So we're gonna get this going real quick. We've got 1/3 of a cup of butter, softened. We've got 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, 3 ounces of cream cheese, softened, and 1 egg. And we're gonna start this before we put anything else in it. We're gonna get this, oh, let's do our almond extract real quick. So we need about that much, probably about 1/2 to 3/4 of a teaspoon of almond extract. All right, let's get this stuff beat before we do anything else. We're gonna put in 1 1/4 cups of flour, cup, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, we're gonna put in 2 teaspoons of orange juice. I have an orange that I used for something else, so I'm just gonna squeeze some of this fresh orange juice in here. Give it about 2 teaspoons or close to it. Mix. The last ingredient we're gonna put in is 3 cups of coconut. The recipe calls for 3 3/4 of a cup. We're putting in 3 cups now. The 3/4 cup we're gonna save back and we're gonna roll our cookies in that. That looks good. We're gonna get this into a bowl and it needs to go and chill for 30 minutes before we decide to scoop these. Into a bowl so you can go chill for 1/2 an hour, and then we will be ready to scoop some cookies. Probably should have got a bigger bowl, but that is just how things go around here today. All right, friends, I just grabbed our cookie dough out of the fridge. We're gonna get this one sliced up and on our cookie sheets. We have our oven preheated at 375. And we're just gonna slice these into about 1 inch. Got 1 tray ready to go in the oven. And friends, I think I'm gonna put this one back in the refrigerator and I'm gonna save that. I'm only gonna do this 1 log because I don't need a ton of cookies for my dessert bar because I have a lot of other things going on there. And I would rather save that cookie dough and bake it when I need something for a party that we're doing later this next week or so. So we're just gonna slice up the rest of this one. We'll get these in the oven. And there we go. Last pan ready to go in the oven. We'll see you guys in about 12 to 15 minutes. All right, friends, here is the first batch of our toffee cookies out of the oven. I got them a little bit too close together, but it's gonna be fine. They're gonna go on our cooling rack for a few minutes. Let them cool completely. And then I'm gonna put them in a Ziploc bag until tomorrow when I need to put my dessert platter together, or my dessert board. But friends, these are going to be so tasty. I'm doing a hot chocolate bar for my friends that are having the party that I'm catering it for them. So these cookies are going to be amazing with a cup of hot chocolate. I found a bunch of flavored hot chocolate on Amazon. And there is a salted caramel one in there that would be amazing with one of these cookies. I'm telling you, friends, these are gonna be so good. They smell so good. Yes, in case you didn't notice, they are different sizes. I probably didn't have my dough roll like in a perfect round, and it wasn't, but you know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. They're beautiful cookies. They're gonna taste super good. They're gonna be beautiful on that dessert board. So we're gonna let these cool, and we're gonna get ready to do recipe number 2. All right, friends, we got our other cookie dough out of the fridge. And just like the other one, this is a pretty good sized batch of cookie dough. I am not going to cook all of them right now. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I'm gonna scoop out what I need for my dessert board. And then I'm gonna put the rest of these in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna have cookie dough ready for me to do cookies when I get ready to do all of our goodie baskets for all of our friends and family. So I'm gonna roll this into a ball. I'm gonna roll this in some coconut. This is the 3/4 cup coconut we had reserved. And I think I'm gonna do about probably 10. I think of these cookies will be sufficient. Like I said, we've got a lot of stuff going on this dessert board, and I really don't want to overload it. You know, they're gonna have dinner, and people are just gonna want to have a cup of hot chocolate and maybe a little treat, maybe 2. So I really don't want to waste a whole bunch of stuff and make a ton. I would rather take them a few different things, let them have some fun treats to try, and then be able to save the rest of these to finish off our goodie baskets that we're doing for our friends and family. I'm excited to try this. I've never tried a thumbprint cookie that has coconut. All the ones I've ever had were just a plain thumbprint. I don't think these are going to spread a whole lot. At least I'm hoping they're not. That's another reason why I'm not doing the whole batch too, is I want to make sure that these are going to be what I want them to be. So it says you're supposed to use a wooden spoon, the end of a wooden spoon, to put your little indentation for you to fill it with jam. I think we'll do 3 more after this one, and I'm going to call it good. I think that'll be plenty of cookies for on their dessert tray. And I'm going to be excited to have some extra dough in my fridge so that I can make some more little goodie boxes for our friends and family for Christmas. Okay, let's do one more. All right, I need to wash my hands. My hands are all sticky from this cookie dough. So instead of using a wooden spoon, I'm just gonna use my half teaspoon. Use my fingers to just kind of keep the shape the way I want it. as we press on these so we don't end up with these little cracks on the sides. This actually works out really well, friends. It gives you a good well for your jam to go in. Okay, these are gonna go in the oven at 350 and they're gonna bake for about 10 to 12 minutes. We don't wanna overbake them. That is crucial, friends. You don't wanna overbake these. You overbake them and they're gonna get hard. You don't even really want them to get super, super brown. Just like that. All right, so we have our little wells in all of our cookies. We're gonna bake these at 350 and we'll come back when they're done. All right, friends, our thumbprint cookies just came out of the oven. We're gonna go ahead and push our indentions back down. It says in the directions that they'll puff up during baking, and just use your spoon and go back in and put the indentions back in. Try not to burn my hand on the pan. And I'm gonna do a couple different jams. I'm gonna do a little bit of raspberry, do a few. Well, I don't want to waste this jam. There's not much left, so we might just do a couple huckleberry and the rest of them. Yeah, I think we're just going to do 3 huckleberry. Get rid of this raspberry jam. I don't want to put this last little bit in my refrigerator. All right, that one's gone. We're actually going to go with this blueberry peach jam instead. We're just gonna let these cookies completely cool on this cookie sheet. As our cookies cool, our jam's gonna set. And these are going to be incredible on our cookie tray. Here is our thumbprint cookies. Whoops. Here is our toffee cookies. These are gonna be super, super good, incredible. I cannot wait to put these on our dessert board tomorrow for our friends. Hope you guys will come back and join me as we continue our 12 days of Christmas. We still have a few more days to go to finish out the 12 days. So if you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video. Please share my channel with your friends and family. I'm trying to reach my 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And it would just be such a blessing to me if we were able to reach that together. If you guys have a favorite cookie recipe, share that with me in the comments. I would love to see those recipes. I have a ton of baking I'm still going to be doing over the next couple weeks. So if I find one of yours that really looks interesting to me, I may just do it and I'll let you know that I'm going to try it. So friends, try these recipes. They're super good. Put these on your cookie trays. Put these on in your goodie baskets, all the things. These cookies are incredible. I can't wait to see my friends' reactions tomorrow when they see their dessert board. You guys will get to see that dessert board in the next video. That's the next one coming up, is we're gonna put that dessert board together so you can see all the things that we've made on the dessert board with some things that we purchased at Trader Joe's to make that board just absolutely beautiful. That's the thing when you're putting together a dessert board or a charcuterie board, you don't have to make everything. Make a few things, buy a few things, put it together. It's gonna be amazing. Nobody cares that everything isn't homemade all the way. Trust me, they're just gonna be excited to have the things that you did make and try the things that you bought, because who knows, maybe they never tried them before. So as I said, these are going to be incredible. Try these cookies, friends. Give them a taste, share them with your friends. Friends, have a Merry Christmas, and we will talk to you in the comments. Have a good evening, and God bless.